Hello and welcome to Post to Post, the channel where we discuss all things hockey and all teams. Back for another video, back for a mail time. It's been probably about a month and a half since we've done a mail time, and you guys have sent in some packages and some letters. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 letters and 2 packages here. We're gonna open these up and hopefully hear some stories and some experiences and all that good stuff. If you'd like to send us a letter, our P.O. box is listed down below in the description. So feel free to send us a letter. Tell us about yourself. Tell us your hockey stories, hockey experiences, and who you cheer for and why, and all that good stuff. Our first letter comes from California, I believe, from Alex.
Wow.
I'll make sure everything's out of here, and you can read it says "Go Sharks" on the top there.
So yeah, Morgan Hill, California.
Got all kinds of stuff in here.
Very cool.
Couple of different content description, and looks like to be a letter here. Here's a letter.
All right.
I think. Yeah, here we go. There's a letter.
All right. Dear Post to Post, as you can tell, I'm a diehard Sharks fan. I first discovered you guys while looking at Bob Probert fights on YouTube and have been hooked since. I first finished my first Post to Post video. It was the NHL Arena interior video.
Ah, yes.
Being born in Russia has put the hockey blood in me. And I first fell in love with hockey when I witnessed Jonathan Chichu's first career hat trick, many more to come. Chichu was my inspiration. As a result, is my favorite player of all time. Now at 19 years old, I love the game more than ever. I have only missed 2 home games since the 2016-2017 season.
Wow. And
witnessed the 8-0 loss against then Phoenix, in Phoenix, on the 30th of December in 2006. Also, I love the fact that Neil's second favorite team is the Sharks. Mine is Chicago. I also want to thank you for all you do in staying unbiased for the most part. Not many other YouTube channels can claim to be that way. I should also thank you for helping me keep my sanity, especially during America's political situation. And Voldemort as our commander-in-chief. Or Voldemort as our commander-in-chief. Also, if I may note, I truly believe that hockey is the most underappreciated sport in America, especially in the Bay Area. For example, we have a sports radio station called KNBR 680 AM, and in my entire life I've only heard them talk about hockey 6 times. The rest is 50% football, 30% basketball, 19% baseball, and 1% hockey. Also, the sports TV program The Happy Hour spends about 75% of their time talking about useless football crap. 10% basketball, 10% baseball, 9% soccer, and 1% hockey. Also in the town of Morgan Hill, hockey is so hated that a lot of my friends and me who like hockey receive death threats on a regular basis.
What?
And that also doesn't help when you or me think of all the sports but hockey and baseball are boring. I have probably only heard 20 hours of total hockey coverage on radio and TV in the last 10 years in the Bay Area. God, this makes me so darn frustrated. Sorry I'm ranting a little, but I'm sure you understand what I mean. Anyways, never stop what you are doing, and go Sharks and go Blackhawks. Hashtag Sharks for Life from Alex. Then he's got some fun facts here in a PS, in a postscript. I own at least 1 card of every player to ever wear a Sharks uniform.
Wow.
My favorites being my 101 Timu Solani Sharks cards, 101, 5 of which are signed, my 1 Brian Campbell Sharks card, and my total of 347 Doug Wilson cards, 77 of which are signed. And finally, my 5 number 10 graded 1979 OPC Wayne Gretzky rookie cards, 1 of which is signed.
Wow.
PPS, sorry for the few spelling mistakes. I'm writing this in the middle of math class.
Ooh.
How's your math grade that day, Alex? Question for you both. Which Sharks logo looks better, the 1991-2007 or the current logo? I like the old one better.
I like the current one.
You like the current one?
Yeah.
I really don't have an opinion. As you know, I'm not a big fan of the logos generally from that team. But
here is...
Way to go, Alex. And you've got quite a collection there. You could open up your own museum.
Yeah, really.
So we have a contents description.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. First off, a 1991 Pro Set Craig Cox. He scored the first goal in Sharks regular season franchise history. That's cool.
What is it?
It's a card, a 1991 Pro Set.
It's not here.
Didn't fall out when you were opening it.
No.
Okay.
There's 3 cards here. One's Jeff McLean, one's Ray Whitney, one's Mike Rathy.
Yeah. What's these?
Those Cards Against Humanity stuff.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, next.
All right, next. 1991 Pro Set Rob Zettler.
Nope.
A part of the Sharks' first team in 1991, now a bench coach for the Sharks. To spot him, he's the only guy with glasses on.
Nope. It's not here.
All right.
I'm telling you, I didn't.
Number 3, 1991-92 All-Star Game, ballot. Need I say more? It's real.
Yep, this one here.
An All-Star Game ballot.
An All-Star Game ballot, which is cool, yeah.
And a 1950s baseball card.
Nope, that's not here. It's not
Alex,
here either.
we seem to have a miscommunication. I'll look back in the envelope again, unless, just in case something didn't make it out.
Nope.
Well, either someone in the post office decided to take some liberties with it, but the envelope looked pretty intact.
Pretty cool Sharks magnet here.
Oh,
which,
neat.
I love that. Put that in the fridge.
Yeah.
There's a guitar pick. There's a business card for the Sharks Alumni Foundation.
Oh, wow.
There's a San Jose Sharks schedule from 2015-2016, which is awesome. Add that to the collection. There are 3 cards here. Mike Rathy, Jeff McLean, and Ray Whitney, which all look to be non-NHL cards, maybe the AHL cards. And then some Cards Against Humanity cards, which I cannot read because they are... I'll let you just read this one silently.
They're not politically correct. And that's a Cheap Trick guitar pick.
Oh, cool.
It's got Cheap Trick written on it. I don't know if that's one they used or just... Yeah, I think these are things that...
no, I can't read those out loud.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe there's a bit of miscommunication of what you sent, but I appreciate what you did send. Yeah, that's awesome.
Great.
Thank you so
much. Well done, Alex.
I'm going to put all this
together
so we don't lose it.
Yeah, right on. You actually had a dot along the edge there where you could cut.
And I cut the other side.
You cut the other side. But you made sure it was tapped, so, yeah.
Oh, I'll have to cut the other side in this one. This one is from Nevada, I think.
Oh, neat.
Oh, she's in here tight.
It adds to the suspense.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
Awesome.
Make sure there's nothing inside.
Dear Brent, this is Eric from Winnemucca, Nevada again. I wanted to get some insight into flying. I want to be a pilot just like you. My question is, how long did it take you to get your private pilot's license? Since I was 10 or so, I started to fall in love with aviation. I've always thought flying was just magical. Is there a difference from a Cessna 172 and a Boeing 737 besides the size? What is your favorite memory of being a pilot, and are you still a pilot to this day? Sincerely, Eric. Very good. Thanks, Eric.
Yeah, cool question there about the
somewhat
difference.
familiar with Winnemucca. Not that I've been there, but I'm aware of it from the song, the I've Been Everywhere song.
Yeah.
Anyway, I won't sing that and ruin everything. Being a pilot is something I'm still a part of. I still have my pilot's license. I recently sold my share in the airplane that we've had as a partnership. So it still flies, and all my buddies are still flying it, and I can go up, I guess, with them whenever I want. And there's another plane I can rent as I need to. As far as the main difference between a Boeing 737 and a Cessna 172, the speeds are vastly different. The stall speed, the approach speed, the takeoff, rotating speed, those things are different. But the way the planes fly is essentially the same.
Well, the engines are different.
Engines are different.
Piston-driven.
Yeah, the air flows over the wings generate lift, and the plane flies. The Cessna 172 is a single engine, normally aspirated piston in the front, where the Boeing 737 has jet engines on each wing. So you need different ratings, different endorsements to fly them, but the overall principle is the same.
One's a high wing, one's a low wing.
Yeah. It took me a lot longer than most people to get my license because I started training in 1993, and I trained for about a year. And then my life changed drastically, and the money situation for me changed drastically for about 15 years after that. And only when I got over to Prince Edward Island in my new job did I get back into flying. So all together, it took me quite a while to get my license, like years and years and years. But normally, if you went to classes, I teach the ground school class still right now at our local flying school. If you go to the classes, you can have your ground school done in about 3 months of just going one evening a week. The training in Canada, and I don't imagine the States is much different, is about 40 to 45 hours of training. And then you're a pilot.
And then you're a pilot.
It's just like that.
It's just like
in the
that.
States, they have a sport license or a recreational type license, as we do here in Canada. So you can get flying in a plane by yourself for even less than that amount of time. My course that I'm teaching is for the private pilot's license, which is the full-blown main pilot's license.
Exactly.
So thanks a lot for the question.
Yeah, good question.
Flying is magical.
The next letter we have is Evan. I'll hand you that first.
Evan is from Bemidji, Minnesota. Right on.
Looks like you included some cards, which is awesome, and maybe a drawing here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you this letter.
All right.
Wow, cool.
All right. Hi, dear Post to Post. My name is Evan. I'm 14 years old, and I'm from Bemidji, Minnesota. You guys are my favorite YouTube channel, and I appreciate all the hard work and effort you guys put into making your awesome videos. I discovered Post to Post this year while watching college hockey highlights, and I saw the video of when you reviewed the NCHC arenas.
Right.
The University of North Dakota, a member of NCHC, happens to be my all-time favorite college hockey team. I've enjoyed watching your YouTube channel ever since that first video and love the awesome content on Post to Post. I've been a fan of hockey since about the age of 3, and I grew up watching the University of North Dakota Fighting Sioux, now the Hawks. Since I live in the state of hockey, Minnesota, you might be thinking I'm a Wild fan, but I'm actually a huge Chicago Blackhawks fan. My favorite Blackhawks players are Jonathan Toews and Nick Schmaltz, who happen to be former UND hockey players. Sadly, I've only been to one Blackhawks game so far when I was down in Florida with my family, but I hope to see more soon. Post to Post is the best YouTube channel, in my opinion, and I want to thank you guys for always putting a smile on my face when I watch your awesome videos. Enclosed are a couple of tokens of my appreciation, a Habs picture, and some Montreal hockey cards. Thanks again for the amazing YouTube videos that you guys make. And there's a PS is appreciated if you guys could put this letter in the next mail time video. We'll look into that for you.
It's done.
And PPS, if you have any extra Blackhawk stuff laying around that you guys don't really want, feel free to send it my way.
I got lots of Blackhawks cards, so I'll send a few your way. Thank you so much, Evan, for writing in.
And Evan did include his full mailing address in the letter.
Perfect.
So if it gets separated from the envelope, we still have a way to get a hold of Evan. So.
Yeah, and he's got some cards here. He's got Brendan Gallagher, Patrick Waugh, Cristobal Huet.
Oh, wow.
Another Patrick Waugh card, Ron Tugnut, Alex Kovalev,
nice.
Oleg Petrov, Turner Stevenson, Carey Price, and Alex Tanguay.
Nice.
Cards. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Turner Stevenson. That's a nice-looking card.
I know for a fact that I don't have any of these cards, so thank you very much for giving these to me, and I can add it to my collection.
This card's over 20 years old. It's in darn good shape.
Very good shape.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Evan.
That's great, Evan.
Next letter comes from Louisiana, Baton Rouge.
Wow. Down among the parishes. You know, Louisiana is the only state that doesn't have counties.
Did not know that.
You do now. They have parishes instead.
Next time I'm on Jeopardy, I'll use that knowledge.
Actually, it was a Jeopardy answer.
Was it?
This past week, of all things, yeah.
Here's the letter.
All righty. Oh, here we go. Dear Brent and Neil, first greetings from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Now, this is weird getting something from a non-hockey state. I grew up not watching any of the sports. I did not like anything, but until 2016, as my mom is a big Chicago Cubs fan, she showed me reactions from other people. So I started watching baseball, and luckily I watched this movie named Little Man. So these two adults went to a Chicago Blackhawks game, and they had a fight in the game and in the crowd. So I was in 6th grade, and we had Chromebooks. So I looked up the NHL and decided to get a San Jose Sharks, or an SJS wallpaper, it looks like. And the next day, I decided to get a Coyotes wallpaper and wanted to watch the Coyotes game on YouTube. And that became my favorite team ever since. I'm 13 now, and that was in late 2017 when I discovered hockey. I found you guys, and watched you guys since. I made a nickname from myself called APCV. Also my YouTube channel, APCV, Arizona, Philadelphia, Chicago, Vancouver.
Nice.
APCV Fan 47. These are some teams I picked up along the way of me discovering hockey. Also, I have some cards for you guys. And I drew a nice post-to-post logo.
Yeah, you got some cards here. Some Riley Nash, Alex Galchenyuk, Pacioretty, Johnny Gaudreau, Tuukka Rask, all kinds of cards here. So thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. It's cool getting a letter from that part of America as well.
Indeed.
Hockey's not big in that state. So we get some letters from interesting places around the world, and this is a perfect example of that. So
yeah, really.
Thank you so much for writing in.
And for a brand new hockey fan.
Yeah.
Really didn't like sports at all, and now has discovered hockey, and it's great.
That's really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
Whenever people tell us how they became hockey fans is
great stories.
Probably our favorite thing. Now this one is a very interesting one because it comes from Fredericton.
Fredericton, New Brunswick, Canada, the home of Jake Allen?
The home of what used to be Post to Post.
Yes.
Or what still is Post to Post, but yeah, so I don't know what's in here. Kind of a hometown package here.
Huh.
What is this? Oh, it looks like a Moncton Wildcats. 2018. Look at that. That's awesome.
Wow, leave your mark.
From the playoffs.
Very cool.
I wonder if I can... I had that other one up in there a little bit.
We can maybe...
I think that'll...
Well, if you slipped it between the arms of that side, it probably would go great.
Yeah, just leave it for now.
It's going to sit on its own there.
Nice.
Cool.
Whoa, there's all kinds of stuff in here. I'm going to give you this.
All right. Thank you. Dear Neil and Brent, I write you today from Fredericton, New Brunswick, a city I know you are very familiar with. I hope this letter finds you well over in Stratford, PEI, and I hope you are having better weather than we are. I have a centimeter or two of snow in my yard, and it's only October 25th. Well, that's like 6 or 7 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
Oh, well, snow always puts me in a hockey-watching mood. My wife has long been encouraging me to write into Post to Post and donate to your Patreon, as I'm a longtime viewer and listener of your YouTube channel and podcast. She calls you guys those PEI hockey guys. Well, today I've finally gone ahead and written this letter. I want to thank the two of you for pouring so much of your time into this channel and producing quality hockey content for the YouTube community. I can appreciate how time goes into creating content, especially at the frequency and level of quality that Post to Post provides. Now to hockey talk. I'm a die-hard Habs fan and have been for as long as I can remember. I'm not really sure how it happened, as I grew up in a Maple Leafs household in my hometown, Salisbury, New Brunswick. It's very much a Maple Leafs community. Fortunately, we all had the common ground of disliking the Bruins. I finally had the opportunity to see the first game at the Bell Centre last year, my first game at the Bell Centre last year, an overtime loss to the Maple Leafs. But despite that, I would rank one of the best moments of my life. In addition to being a Habs fan, I'm also a fan of New Brunswick's QMJHL teams. Having grown up in the greater Moncton area, I frequented Wildcats games as a boy, and I think it's great that the Maritimes region is so strongly represented in the QMJHL for how small of a region we are. I often drive east to Moncton or south to St. John to see the Wildcats or Sea Dogs play, and I hope that one day we can get a QMJHL team in Fredericton to save me some gas money.
It needs it.
It really does.
It does.
Fredericton, just it's all about the capacity of the arenas that Fredericton continues to support, and they're not enough.
Yeah. And
UNB's Aiken Centre is getting a little long on the tooth.
It's getting old, yeah.
Now, sorry for rambling. I've enclosed a few goodies, including a noisemaker from a Wildcats playoff game. That's that folding thing.
Yes, you fold it up.
Yeah, it's meant to be folded like an accordion, and a few hockey cards as well are in the package. Keep up the great work on Post to Post. If you're ever in Freddie Beach and want to grab a Timmy's, feel free to pop me a line or drop me a line. Sincerely, from Randy in Fredericton. And P.S., I also have to briefly mention that I am a Chelsea fan, and in good fun must also point out to Brent their position on the table compared to Manchester United. Go Blues. Yeah, I deserve that. United played again yesterday. They were down 2-0 and came back and tied it 2-2, but ended up with 1 point instead of 3.
Yeah.
And they were playing at home. There's just been a terrible year. But Chelsea's been doing well. Arsenal's been doing well.
It's funny.
Man City's been doing well.
Funny you mention that because we were literally just watching soccer before we filmed this video. Arsenal and was it Tottenham?
Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah.
Yes, and there was almost a fight that broke out. So
Yeah.
yeah, you included a bunch of cards. Tim Hortons 17-18 series. I said, hope you collect these.
Oh wow.
I do, and I have the actual like Tim Hortons book, and I don't have them all yet. Like
nice.
I didn't get a chance to finish the series, the set, while they were available. So I know took a quick look through here, and I know that there's a couple that I don't have. So I'm eager to go upstairs and put these in my collection. So thank you very much for those.
Excellent.
I really appreciate that. And then you got 17-18 Parker's Part 1. He said, these are my doubles. I'm not sure if you collect these, so feel free to give them away or keep them for yourself. I don't think I have any Parker's cards from that specific year. Maybe in those bonus packs you get with the other ones. Yeah, I don't have any of these.
Nice.
I think the only ones I have are rookie ones. So yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Those will be added to the collection. Tim Hortons 18-19 series. That means it's this year, and I have bad news. I have not collected any Tim Hortons cards from the promotion that just happened. You can't even get them anymore, I don't think.
Oh, really? So you missed it. You missed the boat.
I completely missed it. So these are the only Tim Hortons cards I have from this year. So I really appreciate that.
Wow, that's
Thank
great.
you very much. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah,
I know I bought a lot of them last year. I knew you were collecting, so every time I go for
these are nice.
a cup of coffee, I'd buy 1 or 2 packages, and it's not.
Look at those.
No,
That's
wow.
nice. Nice Carey Price one there.
Austin Matthews, Steven Stamkos, Gary.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Bryce.
Thank you so much for sending this in. I really appreciate
These are
that.
beauties. Very nice cards.
I'll be
Lovely.
adding these to my collection, having some fun doing that. And then there's another one here. Part 2. More Parker's cards.
Wow.
This is awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to add these to my collection. Oh, that's cool. Look at this one. Lundqvist one. Alex DeBrincat rookie card. Jesper Bratt rookie card.
You can see these. Trying to get
Josh
the glare
Hosang.
off of them.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Seeing stars. The King Henrik Lundqvist.
The King. That's great. And as far as your offer, I think I'm going to be in Fredericton sometime in the next 2 months. So when I am, I'll definitely... Did you include your email or anything? You did. Perfect. Awesome. I'll send you an email whenever I'm going to be in Fredericton, and maybe we can get some Timmies and chat some hockey. That'd be awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah. Cool to get a letter from your hometown, I guess. Not technically my hometown, but...
Pretty familiar with Salisbury as well. Before they put the main Trans-Canada Highway through, we used to drive through Salisbury a lot. I lived in Riverview for a while, so we had family in Petitcodiac, so we often would drive through Salisbury from Riverview every week or so. So quite familiar with the area. And one of my buddies in Doketown married a gal from Salisbury.
Married a gal.
She did.
Now this is our last package, and it's from Great Britain?
I believe it is, the United Kingdom.
I don't know. Whoa.
Came via the Royal Mail.
There's some stuff in here. I'm going to hand that to you.
Okay.
I don't see a letter in here.
This is your... Oh, look at this. This is actually a ticket for Brayhead.
Is it?
Yeah. This is your ticket. It's actually one that you would scan. Now, I should probably go out of frame and get the right hat on.
Wow, is that a jersey?
I had the Paisley Pirates...
Whoa.
I had the Paisley Pirates hat on, but I better put the Clan on.
Yeah, here, read that.
All right. This is from Ross in Fife, Scotland. Enclosed you will find a 2017-2018 Fife Flyers Challenge Cup jersey.
Wow.
Champions Hockey League program. Brayhead Clan versus the Vaisho Lakers. I'm doing Faxio Lakers. And various Fife Flyers game tickets. Enjoy. Well, thank you so much, Ross.
Look at this. This is awesome.
Oh, that is... Look at the plaid, would you?
I know. It's amazing.
That's great. That is awesome.
And on the back and the bottom, it had the actual Fife Flyers logo.
Oh, man.
This is an amazing jersey.
That is looks like something Don Cherry would
almost.
have.
Thank you so much.
That
I really
is
appreciate
great.
that.
So from Ticketmaster, the Brayhead Clan game. Champions Hockey League presented by Engelbert Strauss, Braehead Clan versus the Lakers. From August of 2015, the Champions Hockey League, the Klansmen. This is actually a program from that game. We got the ticket. We got the jersey. Scottish Elite Select versus Romania.
That's so cool.
Fife Flyers versus the Aalborg Pirates. Fife Flyers versus Nottingham Panthers. And the Fife Flyers versus Belfast Giants. These are from just, this one here is just the other day. It's November the 2nd, 2018.
Whoa.
So that's a game that just happened like a month ago. A month ago exactly today. We're filming this on December 2nd.
So when are we going to England to watch a few EIHL games?
Or Scotland.
Or Scotland, yeah.
Yeah, because this is...
Great Britain, I meant to say.
Yeah. Ross, that's just outstanding. Let's. What are you doing tomorrow? I can get on and get some air miles booked.
I think I'm working, but...
Yeah. I'd love to go, honestly. A trip to the UK especially, because there's a few reasons I'd like to go. One is the family history part, mostly Scotland and some England and Ireland and Wales, but Scotland would be the biggest part of that. And to be able to see some hockey at the same time would be outstanding.
Yeah, I think really we can't go and not see a game, so we'd have to plan it during the season happening. So keep an eye on flight prices, I guess. They can get pretty expensive, and like it wouldn't be a cheap trip, unfortunately.
There's a direct flight from Halifax to Heathrow every day.
Oh, really?
That Air Canada runs, and it's reasonable.
Okay.
Now, Heathrow's a long way from Scotland, but you'd want to start somewhere and go somewhere else, right? So whether we have to take Ryanair or a train or whatever from the south of England up into Scotland, I like Fife, Braehead, or Glasgow, and even Belfast. Like, I'd like to be away from the big city a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
and a little more northern.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
The folks are great. The folks who send, we've received a lot of love and merch from the EIHL.
Yes, we have. Yeah,
and it's amazing. We got hats. We get that jersey's incredible.
It would be cool to do like it. It'd be hard to do, but a little bit of a tour to see like a couple games while we're there.
Yeah,
in different spots.
Yeah, as a lady I used to work with, her nephew plays for Milton Keynes, and she went to a few Milton Keynes local games. But then her husband, he went to Nottingham and saw the Milton Keynes Lightning play the Panthers, and so traveled around a few places and followed the team a little bit. So that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, if you have any suggestions on like places to stay or how to get around or something like that might make our trip a little bit more logistically easier.
Yeah, and maybe affordable.
And
affordable. You probably have some good pointers.
Yeah, stay here because it's cheap on Tuesday or whatever. So let us know some tips and tricks, because we'd definitely love to go over.
I would love to
and see. Yeah, and I've never been in that part of the world, so
I never have. I've never been across the ocean yet, and I'm getting to be a certain age when I need to go sooner rather than later.
Yes, you do. Yeah,
and I've got a lot of graveyards to go through. It's going to be a busy job.
Well, I don't know if I'll join you for those, but
yeah,
I'll make some friends over there and do something else. I don't want to walk through graveyards, but I appreciate your interest. All right. Thank you guys so much, and thank you, Ross, for writing in. That's
great, Ross.
Just amazing stuff, and thank you to everyone who sent something in, a letter, hockey cards, magnets, schedules, everything. We really appreciate it. It's always nice to hear from hockey fans around the world. We've got a letter from Louisiana. We got it from over in Great Britain. It's just pretty cool that we can come together and talk hockey. So really appreciate that. If you guys like to send us a letter, like I said at the beginning, our P.O. Box is listed down below in the description. We usually do a mail time special on Christmas, but with Canada Post being delayed and stuff, and it's already into December, so we probably won't be able to get your Christmas letters in time. So we'll do a New Year Christmas or a Christmas/New Year mail time special. We talked about this in the podcast that we just released. But if you guys want to send in a letter and a Christmas card, something like that, that would be awesome. Love to hear from you, and we'll write you back. And yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day, and we'll see you in the next video. Adios.